Broken was amongst a number of scripts that I read last year, and it was without doubt the best script I read.
It'll all go wrong, Dad. Everything always goes wrong. Why do only bad things happen?
Good things happen.
Like what?
I think what it was that attracted me initially was the fact that it seemed to take the ordinary and the mundane and somehow, inexplicably, turn it into the extraordinary. And I wanted to be a part of that.
You dirty perv. Hi, Rick.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Mr. Oswald.
Right, darling.
When one thinks of Britain, one always has to, in a social sense, you have to think of the class system that seems to be inherent, in our country. Whether the lines have been blurred or not, it's still there. I think Broken comments on that quite considerably so, but it's talking about an area of the class system that is almost invisible, I suppose, in many respects. It's where the classes meet. It's potentially the sort of a hybrid, if you like, of it, a development of the class system in Britain. I don't think I'm qualified enough to say too much about the class system, but I can say that I think a lot of it is about the way we, as British, as a nation, communicate with each other. We can live very closely together. We can talk to each other on a very personal level, yet we're not necessarily saying what we really mean. And I know that's not a specific thing to just, British people. I think it's also probably across the board. Yet the British seem to have, we have our own very special way of doing that. And I think Broken very cleverly acknowledges that. But there are no villains and there are no heroes in Broken. Everyone is equal, and everybody has their own story to tell. So we all do good and bad things.
I don't get it. Why is Rick the one they arrest?
Get it straight, Dad. He hit him really hard, Dad.
You want me to stay with you until you fall asleep?
That's okay.
You want to press charges, Mr. Buckley?
I want to go home. I know things have been tough for you since Barbara passed away, for you and for the girls. I wanted you to know that, if ever you wanted to talk.
Each script has its own personality. Each script has its own distinct voice, and you can only hope that you're going to put it on the screen and it's going to be something that nobody's seen or experienced before. In this case, with Broken, Rufus and I talked about music, actually, quite a lot. We talked about the beats of, obviously, of the story, but how, how a scene would sound. And if we could describe the scene as a sort of instrument or a song, we would then understand what the emotion of each scene is. We would be able to put a word on it. And once that word or that understanding of the emotion of that scene happened, bingo, there you go, we're ready to shoot.
Blue is where I want to be.
Do you want to be my girlfriend?
All right.
Are you in love?
Mike and I, of course.
Then why aren't you married yet?
Red's the color when you're dead. If you find me gone, I'm just in bed.
It's Mr. Kiernan in school.
Well, in that case, you can call me Miss Cunningham. Give me some money. And if you don't... What
is going on here?
Mike rescued me.
I don't want to hear it again. You understand me? Do you understand me?
I was lucky enough because Rufus is a fantastic actor's director. His background is in theatre, so that is another reason that a lot, aside from the story, I wanted to work with Rufus because I've seen some of his theatre work and it's fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant. And I like directors who are very, very good with the actors. Sounds like an obvious thing to say, but you'd be surprised how often that isn't the case. So he would then, he liked me to be sort of involved in the rehearsal process, just simply as an observer. And that to me is the most useful thing that I could possibly do in preparation for a film. Is, you know, everything for me leads up to that point of being able to sit and watch the director work with the actors and see, you know, whether they're just simply sitting, talking, or whether they're having a go at trying something out with a scene, or not saying anything at all and just simply sitting. I think I get so much out of it, out of that tension or non-tension that happens in a room when an actor is there. And it's great, it's brilliant, because you're finding, you're sort of, you're giving emotions a physical, you're physically manifesting them through, you know, an actor, and it's a great thing to watch.
Someday she's just gonna blow us all away.
You're my girl.